Welcome to this conflict management training session. Conflict management is the process of resolving negative conflict actively by helping others through issues to ensure something positive comes out of it as a result. The positive impact conflict can have once appropriately resolved, for example, can be increased understanding between individuals and groups, greater team cohesion, or improved self-knowledge and emotional intelligence. There's 3 techniques for managing conflict, and these are conciliation, which is where an individual or member of an industrial tribunal brings together the parties in a dispute in order to have them come to an agreement. There's negotiation, which is a dialogue between 2 or more parties in order to reach an agreement, resolve a conflict, or gain some advantage. The output of negotiation is an agreement, often a compromise. If both parties have received training in negotiation and have had experience in negotiating, it can be very beneficial to the parties and the organisation. For example, a negotiation example, let's pretend the conflict or issue is that there are certain staff who are encouraging bad habits in the workplace.
Like drinking and smoking and stuff.
Yes, and that you want them fired. So firstly, you would come to me with your information and your suggested strategies of how to deal with this. I would listen to those strategies first and probably praise you on some of those strategies. And this would help achieve a resolution without any further conflict between you and me. It would also help build trust between you and me as management. After listening to you, I would then praise you for reporting this information to management, and then I would agree with you that some sort of remedial action is needed.
What if it's not needed?
Well, due to legalities, it usually is needed, so we would suggest that we present them with a formal warning first before we fire them, with outlined consequences, so that they are aware of how their behaviour is affecting others and what they need to change to do in order to avoid termination.
A bit like Nicola and I, my previous employer.
Yes, and then if there is no change, further action will be taken towards their termination.
What would further action be taken?
It would then go to a more legal.
Something like a second warning and that sort of thing.
Termination.
Yes, and then an external party would probably deal with that as well. Okay, the other technique for managing conflict is mediation, where a neutral party from outside the organisation hears the case and tries to help people in conflict arrive to a settlement. So this kind of thing can happen if the negotiation. Yes.
I definitely got to the mediation stage.
The process is not binding, but mediation, the process is not binding, so we're not dealing with Fair Work yet. It's meaning the mediator cannot force a solution. This method is beneficial where both parties feel safe in the presence of each other and wish to have control over the outcome. However, it is not suitable if there is no trust among the parties or a party feels it has been forced to participate. So it might not be the best option for the scenario that you
That makes sense.